Hey everybody, this is Tuplex. Welcome back to the Maze of Misery. I'm down here doing some smelting, and JD is around here somewhere. I'm not sure what he's up to.
Here.
What are you doing, JD?
There,
Okay.
it works. Okay, I am automating Mod 2s in my pocket, and then attempting to actually automate them with more janky belts. Yeah.
Oh, you got yellow science is actually running.
Yeah, it's actually running. Yeah.
Wow.
No half measures here.
Yeah, you did that fast. I'm impressed.
Cool. It doesn't actually make it to labs yet, so don't pick a yellow science. But apart from that, it works fine. Okay, you're going to make Mod 2s. We're going to have a belt inserted there.
I don't want 5 belts.
Yeah, you do. 5 belts.
No, not when it comes to... I like to do everything in powers of 2 so I can balance them easily.
It's really easy. You just use an 8-8 balancer, and then you just plug 5 lanes in. Problem solved.
There you go.
Yellow belt. Yes. Okay, if I reverse that... Okay, so I get red circuits and prod mods onto the same belt. They shall come up here. They shall be converted into a prod mod 2, which will have a passive provider. And research. Okay, people have been yelling at us to do logistics system. So I guess we should probably do that after we do assembler, whatever the next number is, a 3. Okay.
Yeah.
If bots fly prod mods from there to there, they'll fly over the biters. Let's not do that. Let's just put them in a box. Yes, we'll put them in a box for now. And Jetty will collect them manually. Okay. Yellow science. Oh my gosh.
All right. So mining drill gives me 0.5 per second plus 20%. That's 0.6 per second, right?
Yes. You're actually going to do the maths?
Yeah, I'm going to try. I got 130 times 0.6. 0.6. That's 78 per second. Which is 3 red belts, right? Well,
2.5.
More than 2, less than 3. Yeah.
2.5, yes.
Okay. So I'll set up 3 smelting lines for steel. Or 2.5.
Yes.
Oh no. Yeah. Yeah, 3. That's right. Cool. That's a lot of steel. It's a lot more than we have now anyway.
That is... He says a lot of steel. I don't think it's actually a lot of steel. I think it's a reasonable amount of steel. Okay, so each steel is 1/5 of the feed-in belt. So if the first belt does 30, so that'd be 6, that'd be 12, that'd be 9, 10 steel, maybe?
Yeah, let's see.
It'd be about 10 steel.
We get 30 second. Yeah, we get 6 per second from each line.
Yeah.
So yeah, so it should get us pretty close to the 15 that we needed, right? The 15 edition.
We've got about 15 currently, and technically I just need to really automate, not pretend to automate robot frames. Okay. This belt, this poor belt, shall bring up yellow science, which then needs to jump. No, it's still not there yet. Okay. thought it was closer. Yep, all the undergrounds. Actually needs to go in right there. Okay, sure. Yellow science has been planned to make it to labs. It's not there yet, but it's planned.
Nice. And there goes some of our bots.
Shh.
Poor fellas.
They're fine. It's not screams of agony you hear. It's not screams of agony, I tell you. It's them saying everything is okay. They're just checking to see if the biters are still actually there.
Right.
Okay, I missed a belt. I'm looking for yellow science on the belts. There's no yellow science on the belts because the bots are lazy. Something about flying off to their deaths repeatedly. Do I have? I do have yellow underground. Okay. In theory... Oh, helps if you actually get a filter. Okay. In theory... It's a very loose theory. Science is done. Yellow science is plugged in.
Way.
We need 1.9 LDS. And we're making... 0.6. So this build just needs to be 3 times as long. Okie dokie. You're using 13. Just take the whole build. And okay, fine. Okay. 3 assemblers. Output. In. Yeah, they're not screams of agony, right?
I don't think so.
Okay. The more I hear it, the more desperate it sounds.
Yeah, I know. It tends to get to you after a while, doesn't it?
Oh, actually, we have lasers, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, I need to automate the hell out of lasers. Because I have a solution.
Oh, okay. I'm actually more worried about whatever it is that they're trying to carry across there getting lost. Hopefully it's nothing too expensive.
I think it's belts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's belts. They found one more box of belts. Okay. Didn't get the mute button in time. Alright. Yeah, it's belts. Which is going into yellow science. Alright. Can I... sneeze properly this time. Can I upgrade plan of that? Okay, I want to change that to that. Okay, upgrade plan of the passive provider box to a steel box. Do we have steel boxes? No. According to the robots, they're missing a steel box and they're missing an iron box. So we'll just ghost down 2 of those. Okay, so that should get us how many LDS? 0.6 double, 0.12. We need 0.19.
Hey, JD, do you have a blueprint for a T-shaped junction for your rails?
Yes. Are they not in the game blueprints? Yeah, the game blueprints.
Oh, okay. Let me take a look. Ah, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, it should be a case of just line up with what's there, paste, and magic.
Yep.
Because they're Mojo's blueprints,
Lovely.
and he makes the best rail blueprints ever. He does make them in right-hand drive, but
That's okay. They are good blueprints.
we're not going to use the right-hand drive ones. They don't make sense to any real Factorio player who understands that the signals on the inside of the track makes way more sense than on the outside of the track.
Yeah, I don't disagree.
As long as you don't have to work out which way the trains are going, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you go up a tile.
All right. Let's see.
Okay, that becomes the copper. Okay, so I just need the bots to come put all of this down. Yes. And I have no idea what happened to my personal robots. It did have some at some stage. Actually, fine.
All right. Let's see.
And we have a brick build down here, right? Yes, we do. Duplex automated stack inserters, right?
I did.
Fine. Actually, just yellow inserter. Alt U. Upgrade, upgrade. There we go. That's how we get a stack inserter.
And I immediately need the upgrade planner that I just deleted.
Ah, never delete them. Just filter them further and further and further. Okay, I need more bricks. Many, 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 many more bricks. Okay, so 13 prod mod 2s. Shall go into labs. Oh, I hate that mod.
One.
The even distribution one.
Oh. You don't really hate it, do you?
I do. At times, I'm trying to put modules in, and rather than just taking out the modules that I have in my hand and just dumping them in the first machine, it's trying to evenly place them over all labs. I want them evenly placed.
Oh, okay.
I just
Yeah.
want them dumped.
I think there might be a hotkey that will disable them somehow, but I don't remember.
Yeah. Just let me just dump the prop mods into the first labs I select, and then that way I can make sure that the best modules go into the labs that are going to be most active. Okay, that done, that done, that done. You've been done. You're going to get capped to one slot. Okay, so now that the bots cannot pick up belts from the main base, in theory, less of them will kill themselves.
That'll be nice.
Theory. And Yellow Science has made its way all the way up to labs. So we can finally get passive requested chests. Maybe some bots didn't get the memo, but it's been done at least.
Yeah. We have steel coming out now.
Cool. So then you need to put it in a train and then decide where the hell it's going to get dropped off. I do not know. Okay, so I need to also make flying robot frames, which requires steel. And that requires engines, which requires steel. Also requires iron. Do we have... I thought there was an iron smelter that was... Haha! There's an iron smelter that's semi-idle. Alright, I want to... First things first. Blueprint
I don't need all this.
Okay.
This is all going to end up in one belt. These 3 lines of steel.
Okay. No. No. Paste. Okay. Alright, I've just paved part of the world. Just for helping getting around a little bit. Okay, so I need to do an engine build. Yes. Alright, you guys need how much? You want 0.6 robot frames per second. Okay, and our existing robot frame build does 0.4. And that's how many machines? 12. And I want 0.6, so I need 18 machines. Okay. Let's start here. So I need that many machines doing that. And then I would need, how many is that? That is 18. So then I'd need twice as many doing, half as many doing red engines, and then I'd need the same amount, being 9, to do engines. Okay, which requires not a lot of gears, not a lot of pipe, and a little bit of steel. And iron is here. Alright.
The steel is pretty much done. We just have to wait for it to finish building.
Okay. So it's ghosted in place.
And then
You just gotta
unload it.
unload it somewhere.
Yep.
Alright.
Let's see.
Nope, turns out that was an important power pole. Okay, unloading it might be a separate issue. Because the trains at that end don't connect to the trains at this end.
Right. Yeah, so we'll have to belt it over from up here, I guess.
Ooh. Okay, what can go in the main base? Technically, the power plants could go. Technically, the power plants could go away. The original power plants.
Go away? Oh, okay.
Well, be moved. Be moved is probably more accurate.
Yeah. Let's see. You know, I think I can run a belt.
But it's
next to the labs.
Yeah. But I'm trying to think in the future. Yeah. It's not just this steel. It's going to be... Hang on. Actually, is there anything else? No, that's a dead end that direction.
Yeah, there's going to be other stuff too.
Right? Oh, hang on. It's a dead end at that direction. So the only thing that's out there is that steel plus future coal plus a future iron and a future stone. So technically we don't need the rails to go that direction. Oh, and I guess a uranium patch. Yeah, I don't think it's worth building the train tracks. Which sucks, because they're the train tracks we put effort in to actually make dual-way trainway. And,
yeah, right.
It goes nowhere. Yeah, no, I'd run a belt.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I want some amount of assemblers. Okay, turns out I want more assemblers. Go for it, bots. Okay, some amount of assemblers require... they're going to require a couple of machines. They're going to require a splitter here. which shall bring iron there to there to there.
Do you anticipate that we're going to need more than an unloading station here for steel? We might need one for iron at some point, maybe. Yeah, and stone. So,
do I anticipate? No. Would I just build a steel and then maybe implement filter inserters later and multitask one station? Yes, that's exactly what I would be doing, Shoeplex, because we have proven time and time again that I definitely plan my builds in the process of building them. And don't just jerry-rig things as I go. Okay, so that, in theory, should make engines. You know, after all the assemblers actually arrive. Hey, assemblers! Gimme, 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 gimme. Power pole. There, and there, and there. Okay, you, sir, are gonna make pipe, and you, sir, are gonna make gears. Okay, so that's pipe, gears, and then a steel belt in theory. That outputs to there. No.
I'm going to rename this train station because the name's driving me crazy.
Why? What's the name currently?
Kevin Biter Becker.
Oh, okay.
Make it something slightly more meaningful. All right. Where is the wood train getting fuel from?
Shh! Don't ask these questions.
That's what I thought.
Has it run out of fuel yet?
No, it hasn't, but I suspect it will before too much longer.
When it runs out of fuel, that's a reminder that somebody needs to go over there and remove the rest of the wood from storage boxes. It's not that it was forgotten, it's that it's a time delay to remind you of something else that you might have forgotten to do at that point, okay? It's intentional.
Yeah. Well, once we get logistics system, then we're going to have active provider chests. Yeah, and that'll make things a little bit easier.
42%. It'll get there. Who built this purple science in the way of my pipe? Okay. Have I made it there yet? I've made it there. Okay, so you shall have lube. Okay, so that's lube, and you need green circuits. Yes, green circuits. Yes, we have them somewhere. Oh. Okay, green circuits. Need to go to here. Alright, so that belt you're going to have that's going to run steel, where's it coming from? That that little
It's
loading
coming
station.
from the new steel mine.
Yeah, no. But so it's coming from that station you're standing at currently, right?
Yeah, it'll come out here.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah. And you're looking at taking the belt which direction?
Taking it south.
Yeah.
Next to the labs here.
Okay.
And then we can run it down like this, and then meander its way over to wherever it needs to go, where you are.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Okay. I just noticed that right here on the far left-hand side of the map, there happens to be an oil pipe.
Yeah.
Which runs dead straight.
Uh-huh. Oh, you're thinking of running it down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work.
Because that probably requires a whole lot less spaghetti.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Good idea.
Okay, so if Tuplex runs it to there, in theory, and this belt moves how much steel?
About 15 a second.
About 15. Okay, so in theory, I can run a belt all the way along. Hang on. This is going to require a copy and paste. All the way along. The very bottom of the map. To the corner. To collect said steel. And then said steel needs to go into that belt. Let's just plug in this end whilst I'm here. Poor robots. Okay, robots turn off. Just get in my inventory. Come on, all of you. Yeah, I know robots. We're gonna have a bad day. It's fine. Nope, out of belt. Yoink. There's only 30 belt in the box. Okay, so whilst I'm at it, plastic is fine. Petroleum is fine. Light oil's fine. Heavy oil's fine. Lube is fine. There's just no yellow belt. Alright, we're going to do creative things with undergrounds then. I started putting them brick paths, and the one spot I haven't even thought about putting them is right along the edge of the map. Because I'm like, who would run along the edge of the map? Yeah, it turns out I would.
Who would do such a thing?
Yeah. I have no idea. Turns out all of this has robot coverage. Well, that made life easier. Okay, red underground? Nope.
Radar over here.
What are you doing? You're doing nothing important. Okay, that can go where, that can go
Okay.
where.
Steel lines are running.
At that end or at
Just
your
need
unload
chest.
station?
At the loading side.
Oh, the loading
Yeah.
side. Is that meant to be a steel belt? That's meant to be a steel belt. Okay. Ooh, train. I was thinking thin thoughts at the time. Okay, so That belt has been plugged from A to B and literally does a trip around the whole base. Train. Train, take me to there. And I've got as far as, in theory, yeah, with one more pipe. In theory, I have made red motors. That's it. Okay, and then to make robot frames, I need green circuits, which I've already technically stolen from somewhere else, and batteries. Which, you know what? How do I fix that spaghetti? I bring you down. There. So every single time I pick up a belt and try and run it, I get like 5 tiles. Probably like 20 tiles. And then I'm like, oh, suddenly that path that I thought was clear, it's not clear. It turns out something has already been built in that one spot. I want... So how many is that? 18. So if I take a group of 9... Yes. Sure. Okay, and you guys are going to need the standard 6 inserter treatment with a power pole with 3 inserters.
Did we automate trains?
Yes. Your right hand pocket, because your left hand pocket was still doing stack inserters.
Okay. It was that level of automation.
Yeah. Yeah, look.
Right.
Everything has been strongly automated so far, okay? You've just got to look very carefully for it. Okay, so that's the I need steel. I need steel. Tuplex is bringing steel. It comes on this belt. So if I run that up there, slam that into the red engine belt.
Please tell me I've got engines over here somewhere.
No, you do not.
Oh, crud.
You don't need an extra train, do you?
Well, yeah, I need locomotives for the train. The steel train.
Oh, you haven't built one of those?
No.
Okay, so in theory, hang on, it goes on, so it goes on that top line, does it? I actually built the train. Okay, so if I goes to that there, and I goes to that there, and then, given where I am on the map, I'll run a little bit to left first, and craft 2 cargo wagons.
I've got the wagons.
Give it a cut. Can I? Alright, hang on. We'll take the wagons. I shall goes to wagon there and a wagon there. Okay. And then if I throw these on the ground, and I throw these on the ground, and I deconstruct them, in theory they'll end up on the track.
Alright.
In theory.
Okay. Yeah, did you put in a locomotive?
Yeah, I built 2 locos and 2 wagons.
Oh, okay.
And then I told the bots to deal with it. The bots may not already be preoccupied with other tasks. I don't know. I'm not their schedule master. Well, actually, I probably am their schedule master, considering how many things I goes down. But yes. Okay, so in theory, that belt goes there, and that belt goes there. And then where did I put robot frames in this combination? I put robot frames in here. So in theory, robot frames comes over, wraps around and feeds in there. And power pole's not hooked to the main network. In theory, I've done robot frames. As long as you don't look at it, it's perfectly fine. It is definitely automated, just waiting on your steel. And then how the hell did robot frames, they got engines from here. So if I cut off that supply, that should stop engines going to red engines going to robot frames continuing their way all the way to, yes. Blue circuits are going strong still. Plastic is having a think about it. Can we just put a splitter on plastic and just load balance the two lines? Yes. Okay, what other crap do I have in my inventory? Lots. Alright, so did your train get to the tracks?
No. Oh, here it comes. It's coming right now. Yay!
More importantly, you know what research just finished?
Yeah. That's awesome. I'm making active providers now for our chests over here.
Wooden chests. Crap. I'm wondering how many poor man requested chests I put down that I now need to convert to actual requested chests. Okay. Brick.
Alright, the maiden voyage to get steel.
Holy bots. No, they should make it. Okay, so change these over one at a freaking time because I can't click things normally because even distribution sucks. Okay. Science. Problem 3. 1200 packs. Alright, so what do we actually need for a rocket silo? We need problem 3. Well, that settled that question real quick. We also need speed 2 and speed 3. And an RCU eventually. Now, I have a very important question.
Okay.
When we started this episode, did one of us put down a radar?
I don't know if one of us did, but I didn't.
109 wood per minute. We didn't, but you know, it made it down during the episode, so that counts. But with all that said, this is where we have to call the episode because it's gone way too long. But the radar went down, so it counts, right? Right, Tuplex? Right, Tuplex.
I think it does. Yeah.
See, he agrees. That's what matters. Okay.
We're obeying the spirit of the law, if not the letter.
Yep. All right. Well, with that said, we'll see you guys in the next episode. In theory, Tuplex's steel build works.
It does.
It does. There's
Train's filling up.
actual steel in there. And in theory, the belt that wiggles around the whole map has no gaps in it anywhere.
Yeah.
And it's completely built. And as soon as it puts steel on there, we should have a real amount of electric motors to make a... Actually, shit, there's already electric motors on there. And somebody made a small mistake with the belts. It's fine. Okay, I need to go fix that next episode. All right, with all that said, we're going to call that here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do hope you guys enjoyed. Comment section below. We've made it this far. You guys need to tell us. Do we go straight for the rocket and make sure we're done before we run out of wood? Or do we go for artillery and clear the beeping, beeping, beeping sounds? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll leave it up to you guys. All right, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Okay, now take it safe.